Hey everybody, Jay Barino here, welcome back. I'm going to be showcasing Rencia for a bit today. My friend Masked Imposter, you may know on the Jay Barino Discord, who has created StarCraft 2 arcade maps that are typically silly but also very fun, like Stukov and Pals is a good example, has created a game using Unity and it is available on Steam. So I suppose let's give it a shot. This is RTS, but also can be a top-down shooter, and apparently on hard difficulty is a bit of a bullet hell. So let's see what this is all about. I have to play the tutorial because I have no idea what I'm doing. Meet an old grizzled war veteran named Drill Sergeant. At least that's what he always told me to call him. In this tutorial, he'll teach you how to control your hero units. That's exciting. Let's go. Welcome to Basic Training. It's time to whip you heroes into shape using incredibly difficult and challenging tasks. Test number 1. Move from your current position over to that sand patch just west of you using WASD. Oh, and should you get confused on any objectives, just hover your mouse over the objective in the top right corner of the screen for additional information. Walk to sand. Oh, geez. We gotta walk over to the sand. Pretty rough. Pretty tough. Just use those movement key thingies. I think they're WASD. Yeah, that should work, but if it doesn't, I didn't tell you anything. Here we are. Okay, so here's the top-down portion of it. So we have to walk to some sand. Walk to sand. This looks like the sand. There are rocks. Here we are. We're at the sand. Good work completing your first incredibly difficult and challenging task. I know Command claims the sand was specially designed to be orthopedic, but I can't help but feel uncomfortable when standing on it myself. It's coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere. Ahead of you is a training dummy behind an enemy wall. You'll notice your normal shots can't get past this wall. You'll need to use either piercing rounds or your rocket. As a sniper, you can hold down the right mouse button to zoom out. While zoomed out, you will move a lot slower. Once fully zoomed out, your sniper shots will become piercing. They'll be able to hit multiple enemies and thus get past the walls. You'll also be able to shoot your rocket farther. You can aim your rocket by placing your mouse cursor over where you want it to explode and hit E. Okay. They travel over any enemy units until they reach their target. The only thing able to stop them is level walls, which I assume is what we're looking at right now. So if we zoom out... Still zoom... Okay, so we're piercing. The little indicator turns red on the left, and we go kabam! There we go. Good work completing your second incredibly difficult and challenging task. As the sniper, you're the best at base defense. Following that, you have been given special boots, which are able to accumulate sand and debris easier as you walk around. Okay. That will allow you to place down sandbags faster than other heroes. Sandbags! This may also be why you move a lot slower while sniping. You can place down sandbags to protect yourself or to protect your fellow soldiers and allied structures. Placing sandbags down in front of friendly base defenses can greatly improve their survivability. Go ahead and place down as many sandbags as you like. When you're finished, head over to this tunnel. Alright. I see, and then it got a little cooldown here. So we just want to hide behind these. We can walk over them, interestingly enough. It's just we want to be behind them frequently. It's nice that they don't block movement, so we can get over them. Wait, so let's check this rocket. So we go like this. We go kablam. There we go. Tunnels are great. They add a lot of mobility potential for your hero. Heroes can spawn and despawn at them. Heroes can't heal up unless despawned. That's why it's a great tactic to take a very battered heal and force them to crawl through a tiny tunnel on all fours so that they effectively rub some dirt on their wounds. Nice. Okay, so we're in the tunnel. Great job reaching the tunnel. Along with headquarters, tunnels are a spot heroes can spawn and despawn at. You only get 1 HQ per mission. The commander can order as many tunnels built as he wishes. You'll learn more about how to manipulate tunnels in the later tutorials. This next area has several enemies that will fight back. Uh-oh. Don't worry about getting hit. The enemy has only been given advanced tickle rounds, so unless you have a fear of tickling. Even in real combat, soldiers only use concussive force. Soldiers knocked unconscious are taken back to their quarters. Medical treatment, a massage, and any needed counseling before returning to the fight. Well, that's wholesome. This is a rocket turret. They're good against groups of enemies. They have a difficult time hitting fast-moving targets. Perfect for your next hero. Okay. Water makes units move slower. You may want to go around behind the turret. The shotgun hero is the best at getting somewhere quick and dealing with a group of enemies. Holding down right mouse will make the hero move a lot faster. Okay, so they each have their own little thing when you hit right mouse. Piercing will even damage both an enemy holding a shield and the shield itself. Running across the river is also not a bad idea. Defeat all the enemies. Okay. So we can't zoom out, though, so we're moving pretty fast here. Oh, dear. There we go. Okay, and then we go ahead and reload. We have to wait. So you don't hold down the right mouse button, you just run. There we go, and then it fills... I see, yeah, you do hold it down, and then it fills up the little... We can kind of do like a little dash move here. I was told to get behind the turret. Yeah, they can't actually hurt me. We're kiting them. There we go. Point blank range. That's the way to do it. Wait, we gotta use it. I want to try the rocket. Ooh! Okay, that... it's like an instant kill. And it's on a cooldown, so we can just keep using that. What I like is apparently there's RTS elements to this, and then you eventually just... You end up on the battlefield yourself. That did not work. Get kited. Okay, I think we did it. There must be more than one... Maybe another enemy somewhere. Looking for you, buddy. Is he on my side of the river? He was. Well, I hope you enjoyed this area of invulnerability. The soldiers in the next area have been given live rounds. But don't worry, as I said before, you'll just get knocked unconscious. I have plenty of motivating speeches prepared to wake you right back up and get you back into the fight. Okay, Commando Hero. I think this is kind of important to understand what these people do. I'm going to skip some of this just so we can kind of get into it. Yeah, so we can lay down grenades. So I think that's meant to destroy structures. So, like, we just kind of come here, we go boop. Kablam. Okay, and then we're out of ammunition, etc., etc. Oh, and I have the sandbags too. I have to remember to use. Like, it never hurts to throw those down. I guess unless we're kiting. Wow. Okay, I guess you gotta like land those like right on top of them if you want those to do damage. We're doing it. We're doing it, boys. Okay, I thought that might do some damage. It did not. Okay, and then yeah, the enemy's spawning out of here. Wow, we just took like several bullets straight to the face. By the way, I'm not very good at top-down shooters, if that's not clear. Get rid of the spawner first. It's the only way. They're too poor at landing shots. We got it. Uh-oh. Here, just do that. There we go. Okay. More enemy barracks destroyed. There must be another one. I gotta get into the how to play the RTS faction. Also, there's another hero. I think there's 4. Obviously, with tons of DLC coming. Sniffle, you know it brings a tear to my eye to see you 3 heroes growing up. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You still have 2 more tutorials to complete before embarking on your exciting top secret mission. I was joking about the DLC. I don't know anything about any extra heroes. Apparently, there are 3 heroes. All right, so I have to play these again because I have no idea what I'm doing. So let's go. It's the commander's turn to learn from Drill Sergeant. Learn how to collect resources, build structures, and lead an army. That sounds about right. Commander's basic training. Move the camera using WASD or clicking and dragging the middle mouse button. I don't use my middle mouse button. I don't like it except for the scroll wheel. Go ahead and practice by moving the camera to view the enemy camp. All right, here we go. Oh, they're coming at us. I don't like this. Good work moving the camera around. Can go back to HQ. If it falls, you lose the mission. It's also the base of your heroes, your builders, and your miners. There's 2 patches of resources just below your... Okay, so we got these little, like, stone quarry things. Click the button for a mine, or use the hotkey. I mean, do you know who I am? I don't use hotkeys. Let's not kid ourselves. So it looks like here's our mine shaft. Bam. Okay, and then you can right-click to deselect your builders. We'll head out to start building the structures. Once finished, miners will begin collecting resources. You want to build some defenses? Go ahead and place 2 Gatling turrets and as many walls as you like. It's best to place under construction buildings in a safe spot. They take extra damage while being built and won't be able to defend themselves. Right, okay. You can sell structures using the sell button. Okay, that's kind of Command and Conquer-esque. Okay, so these are our turrets. Okay, we're defended, I think. But our workers, we only have a couple workers. Is there an indicator of how many workers we have? So I know, like, I think I only have 2 workers because I built the mine shafts. Now they're out building turrets. Should have built them closer to the bridge. We need to hold that choke point. Okay, pretty straightforward base building. Simple defenses. You'll notice that the price of each structure goes up the more you have. Command said it has something to do with supply lines. I'll be honest, I was half asleep during that meeting. Okay, cool. Very simple, straightforward way to get set up here. They will automatically emerge from them and attack towards the red flag. Okay, don't worry about soldiers getting knocked out. They'll be taken... Yeah, rest therapy and snacks. Once ready, they will reemerge into battle. Go ahead and build some soldiers' quarters by navigating to the soldier purchasing menu. That's a wall. Dude, look at that guy. He just like major dodging. Soldier purchasing menu. Opens the offense. Here we go. Rifleman. I see. So we go boop, and we just toss these down. How much do these cost? 200. Where's our I see, and our cash is right there. Okay, so then we rally our soldiers here. So we have 2 riflemen and 1 shotgunner now. Now that you have some soldiers, place the attack flag near the enemy structures by moving your mouse near them and pressing Q. Okay, so now we have to move across the map. Am I able to join the battlefield is the question. Oops, that's the wrong side. Over here, please. Okay, I like how it's fairly straightforward on what to do. It's not overly complex or anything like that. Reads at a 3rd grade level. The only non-hero infantry which can hit multiple enemies at once. Look out, ladies. It looks like I'm restricted from building there. So I don't know what the 0 to E is. It's just 0 to E, and it appears to be a rocket. But I can't... Maybe I just can't use the rocket right now. I don't know. You know what? We might as well just make more... We just might as well make more stuff. Everything becomes significantly more expensive. Looks like they didn't like you destroying one of their barracks. They've sent some extra guys to defend. Not the guys. Luckily, the commander has a rocket ability. Normally, you build rockets from silos, but I've got a few on loan. I see. It's saying we had 0 rockets. Just place your mouse over where you want the missile to land and hit E. I see. So now we have 4. So like this. Like this. It all makes sense. Give me some more riflemen. Let's go. I can't afford them. Being a little too aggressive with using my... There we go. That's our last rocket. What I like, again, it's tug of war-esque, right? But you still have to control. It's kind of like you can control how fast and what types of creeps get built, but then you join the battle yourself. It's an interesting mix in that way. Why didn't I expect you to complete this tutorial so fast? I'm gonna miss you guys when you head off. We only get one more tutorial together, so let's make the most of it. Sure. Your final mission with Drill Sergeant. He may have worked you hard, but one day you'll look back on these times and smile. He has one more lesson to teach you about working with both the commander and hero units together, as well as the importance of the blue flag. You'll learn about the interaction between the commander and the heroes, and how to switch between them. Just fight guys until you black out. These guys are known as hero hunters. They'll aggressively chase heroes whenever they appear on the field. Uh-oh. Just... I am not scared. I will kill every single one of these. I will force them to respawn another group of them. I am not in the slightest concerned for my well-being. Yeah, how about that? You like a rocket? How was that? Uh-oh. I was going to say, are these scripted to have less or more HP? All right, go ahead. Just end me. Take me away. When a hero passes out, you normally return to commander mode automatically. This is a bad way to return to commander mode. Your hero will heal slower, and you won't be able to use that hero again. I see. So you want to purposefully choose to no longer be controlling your hero, because if you get knocked out of it, it takes them longer to come back. Move your hero back to the tunnel or the HQ. Your hero will heal faster, and you'll be able to redeploy them even if they haven't fully healed. Spent all day yesterday climbing over these rocks so I could build a tunnel to this remote middle of nowhere. Okay, so let's get in there. Now that you're in the tunnel, a menu will pop up in the left corner. You can press the commander button directly with your mouse or use the hotkey. Oh, I see. Okay, so there are only 3. The 4th one that I thought was just returning to commander. The tunnel is a blue flag. That's where the heroes spawn. So you don't keep spawning in that dead end. We want to move the blue flag to HQ. So I just have to do this. There we go. Okay, that's simple. Good. You know that the tunnel with the blue flag gets destroyed or sold, the blue flag will move back to HQ. Fine. Now we had a good time to practice balancing between using commander mode and heroes. I want to send you guys off with a bang, so I've scrounged up extra supplies. Use this as an opportunity to try out all the different structures. I like the music, too. Once you've destroyed all enemy I did a little dance, you couldn't see it. The tutorial will end, and you'll be ready to head out for your mission. So let's do this tutorial and then play the first mission. And then I might play a little bit more as well. All right, so we have some turrets. Defeat enemy. So we want to make... I think I gotta get it. Oh, I already have a rocket silo. That's acceptable. I'm gonna get one more. I need to make... I gotta deselect that, switch back, and then we need mines. And then you build the tunnels elsewhere so that your heroes can spawn somewhere. That's interesting. You get rocket turrets. Good at breaking up parties. Okay, so then what I have to do, what I can do is go back to my HQ, hit F4, and now I'm back in commander mode. It all makes sense, and I can zoom out. I pretty much feel like I'd always play at the zoomed out level. Okay, so the question is, like, how fast are we obligated to move? You know, like, is this gonna get really, really challenging, or, you know, reasonably challenging? We'll see. Minigunner. Let's get a grenadier. Let's just get one of each. I think it's because I never deselected what I was using. There we go. So instead I got 4 riflemen. That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, there's our minigunners. It also, it manages to keep it balanced on, like, what units you have coming out at what times, because it ensures that we might as well just always send our units up to attack. Because it ensures that you'll always have... I mean, again, it doesn't hurt to just have them constantly attacking. All right, so let's get out there. Who is... Oh, is that guy injured? That's why I can't use him? See, when we're in commander mode, we can't... I see. When we're in commander mode, we can't... What am I thinking? No, we're not in commander mode, but when we're in first person, or top-down mode, I should say, we can't reset where our units go to attack. All right, so we switch back to sniper. I think this is the sniper. So then we, like, zoom way out. We stand behind our sandbags. Okay, still can't see the enemy. Oh, yeah. Your boy Jay Barino's really laying it down. So I think you have to help them do an objective, and then you got to go back. There's a little smiley in the lake. We have to go back and then update where you're going. This guy again still isn't able to be used. Let's go ahead and swap back to the shotgunner. I think my guys can do this themselves. I'm not even necessary here. Oh yeah, I think we have more than enough stuff. All right, let's just go ahead and run back. Run all the way back. You know what I should do is build those tunnels so I don't have to constantly keep going back. That's probably the correct strategy to use. So if we make a tunnel, like all the way up here. How dare you? Okay, that's cool. We got tons of money, so I think we just have to build rocket silos probably, and then again, this is very straightforward, and I appreciate that. Okay, so that's good. We're spending our money, and then we have to. I keep hitting Q to deselect things, which is wrong. Okay, so we got our blue flag here. So if I pop, yeah. So now we're further up. That's good stuff. What I'm just gonna do is set my hotkey to this is the other complete edge of the map, because there's no, like, I think my guys will still attack the stuff along the way. So, like, if we just do this, defeat enemy. And then you can just build stuff wherever you want. Oh, your workers come out of the tunnels, too. Okay, that's very nice. I like the shotgunner because he can move quickly. I quite appreciate that. I gotta also get in the habit of using these sandbags. I think my units are gonna finish this, and I don't even need to be there. But I like the idea that you can enter this You can enter this as the commanders anytime you want. Amazing job! Be sure to come back and visit. Yeah, right. All right. Well, there's some history. Oh, yeah, lore. Oh, yeah. Soak it all in, folks. We got some serious lore. Armory. Oh, this is very interesting. Okay. So there's like a strategy layer, you know, to put it, I guess, in a way that I would understand. It's, you know, you just have these overall points. That's kind of cool. So we can increase our starting cash. I think more builders seems prudent, for sure. That's pricey, though. It's pricey. You're really taking me for a ride here. All right, we might as well just get an extra worker. Base repairs. Oh, and then you could start with additional rockets. Let's go extra starting cash. All right, let's go. Level 1. Let's do it. The squad begins its journey to find the hidden lab manufacturing WMDs. To avoid suspicion from their enemy, Industros, they have first been assigned to guard a supply line from bandits, which is passing near the forest. Once the supplies are safe, the squad will enter the forest under the guise of rooting out the remaining bandits. Our mission is to guard the local miners on their journey. They're carrying valuable supplies to the warfront. Thanks, Tino. They'll be arriving through the tunnel and following the brick path. Unfortunately, some bandits have set up camps across the river. We should destroy their camps. I agree. I think it would be safer to set up turrets on our side of the river. The enemy will move slower in the water, making it easy for the turrets to take them out. Both are great plans. One last thing. We set up a midpoint stronghold along the path, but it's right near a forest, and bandits love to hide in forests. Be on the lookout for any enemies coming from there as well. Okay, mission 1. Let's actually go. Where can we get resources from? I have a concern. There's nowhere to get resources from. We only have a minute 45. This actively scares me. Am I crazy that there's... Oh, over here. I see. Ain't no thing. You boys figuring it out slowly. There's also a strange cave there that I'm not sure how I feel about it. Okay, so we want to build... Okay, I gotta switch back. I gotta deselect that, then switch back. Just get some guys. Some regular guys is fine. Deselect that. Let's get some minigunners. The grenadiers seem okay, but not necessary. Let's deselect that, and we already have minigunners. Let's grab some shotgunners. Okay, we've done it. So we have some turrets up here. And I think they said that they're coming out and following the path. So we just need, I think, maybe make some additional turrets. And then further, there's some enemies across the river. Okay, we're spending our money. All right, let's grab the sniper and let's try to get out there, do some damage. Actually, wait. Go back to commander mode. I'm gonna switch to over here. I'm going to start attacking across the river. Let's spawn. Support our troops. Let's see if we could take this stuff out quickly. That would be nice. Apparently there's also those bandits. There we go. Turret down. Ha! Hide behind. Let's go. All right, the workers are moving out. We need at least half of them to survive to succeed in this mission. Be sure to protect them. Oh, for a moment I didn't realize we were protecting workers. I thought we were killing enemies that were coming through. It's fine. So we have to be on the lookout for bandits. Here they come. Let's hop back in. And then I think we have to get some additional turrets to protect us from the bandits. And let's get a rocket too. Okay, let's get on up here, and then I'm gonna spawn here. Nah, dog. Okay, let's watch our health. The minimap is nice. I like how they just have little sacks of money. I can't see them in the trees. Let's go. Come on. Cowards, get in there. Okay, I don't have much money. We're only working on one base. Okay, let's spawn commando. We have a lot of turrets, but it may not be enough. I think I need an extra turret over on the side there. Like here? How do we repair? Can we repair? We may not. It may not be an option. Workers sent. 3. Okay, let's go. We gotta try to get up here, and I think they're just spawning random enemies from out of nowhere, but that's okay. I accept that. Let's go, sniper. We can one-shot these guys. We're gonna send our units out to finally get rid of that one spawning area, and it seems like now it's just bandits coming from the trees. It's not even Industros. It's bandits. All right, the worker got the goods to the end. We're done here now, right? What? No, the war isn't going to be won from a single bag of what's in those bags again? I bet it's war stuff like beanbags and concussive rockets. Beanbags? Well, there's a dollar sign on it. Maybe it's just large bags of money. No wonder the bandits are after them. Couldn't they label the bags as something the bandits wouldn't like? It's true. That didn't seem smart. These guys are gods at dodging our turret fire. Actual human gods. Did we kill this? It's just one turret. Come on, guys. I have faith in you. Don't make... You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it for you because you're cowards. Got it. Okay, our turrets are going down. I think we're gonna have to start building some additional turrets. I want to put this hero back away so she can heal. Okay, turrets. By the way, I didn't mention this, but this game is in early access, so I think there's a lot more work that he's gonna be doing on this. I mean, I don't know if a lot of work or what, but there's more work that will be done. So, okay, let's head on over here. And full disclosure, I did get a beta key, but again, I've spoken to Masked Imposter. He's a very friendly and knowledgeable man. So when I found out he was making a game, I reached out and I said, please allow me to play this game. All right, let's go, Rocket. It takes him quite a while to get building. I don't think we can speed this up, but I'm sure we're pretty solid right now. Don't attack my workers, you fools. Okay, getting rid of the enemy attacks was probably the smartest thing that anyone has ever done in video game history, ever. And, I know you're all very impressed. Oh, jeez. Wow, that guy just blasted me point blank. We might want to swap out our heroes. Okay, commando. So I think the grenades are supposed to be better against buildings. I mean, I guess they just do some AoE as well. All right, so there's 3 more. Let's go. Let's get these sent faster. I wish I could send these a little bit faster. One thing I think that there could be benefit from is like some sound effects when like some basic. I think more like presentation related stuff. I like the core concept, which is probably the most important part. The core concept of the gameplay, which is you know, you can swap back and forth between this this top-down shooter level and then like a very simple RTS as well. I think that's very interesting. Let's grab one more turret up here just in case. Where do we want to protect our units? We should send our units somewhere where they can actually protect stuff, and then I'll protect the other side. But in terms of like presentation, what I mean by that is like when you reload, have like a sound effect. Like an audio cue would be really helpful. Man, that guy just dove right in there, didn't he? My units are under the tree. They're not protecting me. Yeah, that's right. We'll put down sandbags along the road. Can the enemies use those though? I guess we could use these on our turrets. Just lay down a shit ton of them. Not being able to see under the trees may be intentional. I don't know how I feel about that. And then just like, again, just, I think basic like visual presentation stuff, like the mini-map, maybe have like a border so it's built in more of like a UI type way. Obviously I can hide it. That would be nice. But I like the art style is very quaint, and I kind of like it for that reason. Ah! Oh, I missed. Let's try one more time. I missed again. I'm overshooting with the 360. Okay, I don't think we've lost any so far. Did they say that literally none can die in order to win or lose this? Maybe I should bump this up to hard if I'm going to continue playing this. But I did want to do at least one video. I may just play through this because I guess Mass Imposter told me the missions are relatively short. It's like 15 to 20 minutes per mission. Obviously, we played the tutorial as well here, so it's going to take a bit longer. Let's swap out. Let's swap out. There's a lot of little things you have to keep track of. Like when you're in this mode, it's very easy to lose track of your base. I also have a ton of leftover money. And I can't see it when I'm in commander mode, so you want to be constantly swapping. So like if you think like, oh, you know, I haven't been in commander mode for a while, but I've been running around shooting things, probably means you should go back and check to see what's going on with your base. So let's do that. Can I was gonna say, is there friendly fire? There is not. Okay. Let's go, buddy. How long does it take him to come out of there? There wasn't another mine, was there? Gotta min-max this map. Gotta get those mines put down. Alright, I think we're fine just for the turrets. Yeah, look at that. I think the sandbags might be protecting my buildings. Let's go! Sandbags. You can't split your units up, right? You can't even select them. So like if you want to defend two areas at once, you just can't. It's just not possible. But I can do this. Rocket? Oh, well. I hit the wrong button, and then I hit the correct button, but I was moused on the wrong spot. That's the story of what happened there. Okay, let's go. Let's get those additional workers sent quickly. Let's go. Sandbags. Oh yeah. Most powerful. I'm not 100% clear if those even really work. I think so. It doesn't seem like my buildings don't take much damage when there's a sandbag covering them. Let's protect the roads. Sandbags. But it feels like accessibility is really the name of the game here. Like the RTS element of it is very simple. And I think it's meant to be. Like, I'm not trying to be disparaging when I say that. I think I mean, not to say everything should always be easy, but in many cases, accessibility is very important. RTS as a genre is had some problems, so it's probably good to have a game that people can get into. And also, they have some top-down interaction where if they are either getting too stressed out by the RTS elements, which in this game, I don't know if that's really possible, considering there's only 5 buildings you can make, but economical buildings you can make. I think like being able to take control of like a hero is a nice little element that makes sure that you can keep more control directly on the battlefield, and you don't feel totally powerless because you can keep up with some speed of macro or whatever. Let's go. Just build more stuff. More stuff. So one thing I've noticed is like if I have a building selected, even clicking or hitting a hotkey doesn't overwrite it. You have to deselect it first. That might be a nice thing to update. All right, I should probably just put my soldiers in the trees. But it's also like setting the rally flag just has them automatically auto-attack towards something, so you could just set it to the complete opposite side of the map and they'll kill everything along the way, which is nice. Let's go! Starting with an escort mission. I don't know how I feel about that. again, because I think the concept here where you give the player some freedom to be able to swap between the different modes, again, gives them that ability to have things move at their own pace, except in this case where it's an escort mission. Looks like that was the last worker. The results are in. We stop with the suspense. We succeeded in our mission. I knew we could do it. My blasting everything made a huge difference. That it did, my boy. That it did. All right, and then it kicks us back to the menu. I think the concept here is strong. Again, that the ability to flip back and forth between RTS and top-down shooting. I think that's a really important thing that I think people might look at this and get, if you don't like the art style or, if there's like little things that you don't like, you might lose the core concept, which again, I want to stress is the most important part. So I think feedback on being able to separate those things, let Mask know what you think about the presentation and also what you think about the gameplay concept and how each can be improved. I think he'd appreciate that. I may play a few more of these and just upload them at other times, just kind of play through, because there's only 10 levels right now, and again, this is an early access, so that means that it's still in development, but you can pick this up on Steam if you'd like, and I'll put a link to the Steam page in the description. Alright, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.